In this video, we're going to be checking out a fourth idea of how you can decorate some of your hallways or other large areas for Mystery Island VBS. So this is our south foyer. This is the foyer where the kids enter during VBS morning, and this is down where they get checked in. And so we wanted it to be a great little entryway for those areas, something that you saw as soon as you walked in the doors, and it was like, hey, let's get ready for an exciting day. And so this was our floral and fauna space. So be thinking about beautiful waterfalls and exotic plants and flowers and animals. One of the things we also like to provide every year is a place for groups to take photos. And so right here is what we did this year for a photo booth. We used white coroplast to create a large Polaroid frame. And so the kids all stood behind the frame, and their whole class could go in there and take a group photo. Of course, we had our hashtag down there for people to be able to group those things on social media. The ceiling that you see up here, we pre-bought some large butterflies from Oriental Trading online, and those were hung with fishing line up to the ceiling to our ceiling grid hooks. You can see back here we also purchased some parrots as well, and some flamingos also that we put all around the room. The vines that you see hanging down from the ceiling is what is called festooning. And so festooning is like a crepe paper. It's a tissue paper garland that can be purchased at prom supply stores or through Amazon. And so that's another great way. It comes in a long roll, and you can cut it to the lengths that you want. We just tucked the pieces of festooning into the ceiling tile, and the weight of the ceiling tile just held the festooning in place. On this other side of the wall here, see that we bought some large wall murals that we purchased at our local dollar store, more festooning, and some flowers from the dollar store that we just put up on the walls. But the highlight of this hallway would have to be in our waterfall. This waterfall is constructed almost completely out of cardboard boxes. We collected lots and lots and lots of strong cardboard boxes. We stacked them up and taped them together to form the shape of our waterfall. So behind here we have lots and lots of boxes just stacked up on top of each other all over the place here. We formed the waterfall first, and even some boxes stacked here to create divides in the waterfall as well. We took large pieces of roll craft paper. This is brown craft paper. We crinkled it all up and stapled it to the cardboard boxes in order to create this rocky effect. And also created basically a fence out of cardboard boxes here in the front that are all taped together. They're different heights, different sizes, and covered those with that crinkled up paper as well to create a bit of a fence for the kids, but also to create this pool for the water down in here. So for our water, how we did our water is the first thing we did is we took flat blue paper to create the shape of the waterfall. That's actually back here behind. It's a little bit harder to see. You may be able to use something like a gossamer or maybe even a plastic roll tablecloth as well to create that. We also used that same flat paper, or roll tablecloth or gossamer to make the pool of water down here at the bottom. So once all that was in place, we had purchased the foil curtains that you see here, and those foil curtains with the shimmery blue, layer those up and make the waterfall look shimmery and beautiful. And then we just utilize from both some that we purchased, these flowers, some plants that we have around our building usually for decorations. We just incorporated a bunch of greenery and flowers all throughout here to just finish the look. And so that's a great look at what we did for another one of our large hallway areas.